Imagine working your entire life to build your dream home, pouring years of relentless hard work, dedication, and sacrifice into crafting the perfect sanctuary. Now, picture that dream home reduced to ashes in just a matter of hours. Everything you've built, everything you've worked for, gone in an instant. This is exactly what happened to Kirk and Rasheeda Frost. The wildfires in Los Angeles, which have been devastating the state, didn't just put thousands of lives at risk. They also wiped out the multi-million-dollar mansion Kirk and Rasheeda spent years building. In this video, we're diving into the heartbreaking story of how Kirk and Rasheeda lost their dream home to the raging flames. From receiving the evacuation alert to the devastating aftermath. We'll walk you through the shocking events that turned their dream house into an absolute nightmare. Stay tuned to hear how they narrowly escaped with their lives, how they lost everything they'd worked so hard for, and how this tragedy has left them with more than just a destroyed property, but shattered dreams. This wasn't just any house. It was the embodiment of Kirk and Rasheeda's dreams. It represented everything they had worked for over the years. Their dream home, worth millions, was nestled in one of the most exclusive and sought-after neighborhoods in Los Angeles. The location spoke volumes about their success. Surrounded by breathtaking city views and tucked away in a neighborhood renowned for its luxury, the house was not just a residence. It was a symbol of their journey, hard work, and our severance. I thought Kirk and Rasheeda spent years saving, planning, and building this masterpiece. Every inch of the house was carefully thought out, from the architecture to the interior design. They worked tirelessly to create a space that reflected their style, values, and vision for the future. It was their sanctuary, a place where they could finally relax and enjoy the fruits of their labor. And I think, years of struggle and sacrifice. Inside the house was nothing short of extraordinary. The walls were adorned with stunning artwork, each piece chosen to add a personal touch to the home. The furniture was high-end, the kind you'd expect in a luxury showroom. Sleek, modern, and sophisticated, every room was filled with top-of-the-line appliances, making it not just a place to live, but a space to thrive. From the grand kitchen to the spa-like bathrooms, every detail was meticulously planned to offer comfort and luxury. It wasn't just a house, it was a dream realized, a reflection of everything Kirk and Rasheeda had worked for. But on one fateful day, as the fires raged across Los Angeles, Kirk and Rasheeda received the chilling alert that no one ever wants to hear. The wildfires, which had been rapidly spreading across the area, were now dangerously close to their neighborhood. Authorities were urging everyone to evacuate immediately, warning that the fire was moving fast and could soon engulf the entire area. In that moment, everything changed. Imagine the panic and fear that set in as they realized their home, their sanctuary, was now in the direct path of the llamas. The house they had worked so hard for, the place where they had built their dreams, was suddenly at risk of being consumed by the fire. The decision to leave was not an easy one. It wasn't just about grabbing their belongings, it was about leaving behind everything they had spent years building. But the fear of losing everything combined with the uncertainty of what was to come was overwhelming. They had no choice but to leave everything they had worked so hard for in immediate danger, and they had to act fast. As the fire drew closer, they found themselves in a race against time, with the smoke thickening and the flames growing ever closer. Kirk and Rasheeda scrambled to gather what they could and escape. The urgency of the situation was suffocating. There was no time to think about what they were leaving behind. They could only focus on getting to safety. The fire was relentless, devouring everything in its path. They had no idea if their home would still be standing when they returned. The only thing that mattered was getting out alive in that moment. Survival was their only priority, and they barely made it out in time. What they didn't know was that their dream house would soon be reduced to nothing but ashes. When the smoke finally cleared and the fire subsided, Kirk and Rasheeda were faced with the unimaginable. The house that had once stood as a testament to their hard work, their dreams, and their future was no more. The mansion they had poured their heart and soul into was reduced to nothing but ashes. The walls that had held their hopes and memories, the rooms where they had spent countless hours building their lives together, everything was gone. The dream home they had spent years working towards, the place where they had envisioned growing old, was now a charred ruin. But the devastation wasn't just physical. This wasn't just a financial loss. It was an emotional blow of unimaginable proportions for Kirk and Rasheeda. This home represented more than just bricks and mortar. It was a symbol of their journey, their struggles, and their triumphs. It was where they had celebrated milestones, created memories, and looked forward to a future filled with endless possibilities. And in an instant, all of that was wiped away. The emotional weight of the loss was the grief they felt was not just for the house itself, but for the life they had built within it, their dreams, their hopes, and the future they had imagined. All of it was lost to the flames. The loss was deeply personal. It wasn't just about the physical structure or the material possessions that were destroyed. Kirk and Rasheeda lost precious memories. Family photos, heirlooms, and keepsakes that could never be replaced. The personal items that help with sentimental value. The things that connected them to their past gone. The comfort of their sanctuary, the place where they felt safe and at peace, was now just a memory. The emotional toll of losing all of that was something they could never fully prepare for, and the road to healing would be long and difficult in the aftermath of the devastation. Kirk and Rasheeda turned to social media to share their heartbreak with their followers. They posted heartfelt messages expressing their immense gratitude for escaping with their lives, but the pain of losing their dream home was evident in every word. They acknowledged the overwhelming emotions that came with watching the place they had worked so hard for, the place that held so many memories, vanished in the blink of an eye. The outpouring of support from their fans and followers was a small hum of comfort, but it couldn't take away the deep sense of loss in their journey. It was clear that this wasn't just about a house. It was about years of hard work, sacrifice, and perseverance. Kirk and Rasheeda had poured their hearts into this home. It wasn't just a building, it was a dream realized. To see it reduced to rubble was a gut-wrenching blow. It felt as though their dreams had been shattered in an instant. For a while, it seemed impossible to move forward. The emotional weight of that loss was something they would have to carry with them every day. But despite the overwhelming devastation, Kirk and Rasheeda had shown remarkable resilience. They vowed to rebuild, to rise from the ashes of their former life, and to continue chasing their dreams. The fire may have taken in their home, but it didn't take their spirit. They remained determined to move forward, to rebuild what was lost, and to come back even stronger. Their journey is far from over, and while the road ahead will be difficult, they're committed to finding a way to turn this tragedy into a new beginning. Kirk and Rasheeda's story is a painful reminder of how quickly life can change. One moment they were on top of the world, living in the home they had dreamed of for years, enjoying the fruits of their hard work. And then in the blink of an eye, everything they had worked for was reduced to ashes. From the highest of highs to the lowest of lows, they faced a devastating loss that would have broken anyone's spirit, but through it all, their resilience shines through. Despite the overwhelming heartbreak, they've shown the world what true strength looks like. Their ability to find hope in the midst of tragedy is true strength. Before we close, I want to hear something about his. Here's the final addition to your script, keeping the engaging and emotional tone while encouraging audience interaction. Truly inspiring, the story isn't just about a house or material possessions. It's about the dreams, memories, and moments tied to that home. It's about how quickly everything can be taken away and how we find the strength to keep going when we feel like we've lost it all. Kirk and Rasheeda's journey is a testament to the power of resilience, and their determination to rebuild and continue chasing their dreams shows that no matter what life throws at you, there's always a way to rise above it. Now, we want to hear from you. What do you think about Kirk and Rasheeda's heartbreaking loss? How would you react if you were in their shoes, facing the devastation of losing everything you've worked for? Let us know your thoughts and feelings in the comments below. We love to hear your perspective and share in the conversation with you. And before you go, don't forget to like this video if you found it impactful, and subscribe to stay updated on more stories like this. We continue to bring you the latest updates on her Herida and many other inspiring stories of strength, perseverance, and resilience. Stay tuned for more, and thank you for being part of this journey with us.